be judged and sentenced.
What is this?
She's a sinner, an adulteress. She's got to be punished according to the law.
Take her to the master.
Shame on you!
Stone her! Stone her!
Master, what should we do? This woman has been caught in the act of adultery. She should be punished according to the law. What do you say?
Answer, Master. We want to know your opinion.
Yes, tell us. Is it right to kill her?
He among you who is without sin, let him cast the first stone.
Come on.
Where are your accusers? Is there anyone here who's condemned you?
No. No one.
Then neither do I condemn you. Go. And sin no more.
There are two major multiverse textual variants in the New Testament. Every Christian today should know exactly which two they are, because once you know them, once you've studied them, there's nothing else this big. There's nothing else going to jump out and bite you. And you've just disarmed Bart Ehrman and all the Bart Ehrman gnomes that infest community colleges and universities all over the land.
And Facebook chat boxes.
And Facebook chat com boxes, believe you me. If we would teach our people these things, we would absolutely disarm Bart Ehrman and his people.
Okay.
The reason he gets away with what he gets away with is because we're afraid to talk about these things, because there are people who go, I don't like that you're saying these things, or I don't, okay, but for crying out loud, for the sake of the children, we've got to do it, okay? I mean, we've just got to get over the fear to do this. There are two major multiverse, 12-verse textual variants in the New Testament. The longer ending of Mark 16, 9 through 20, is a major textual variant. And the pericope adulterae, John 7:53 through 8:11. Now, interestingly enough, when you look at the manuscript evidence, there's always a bunch of variants within them. So, for example, 7:53 through 8:11, yeah, but some of them it's only 8:3 through 11. They didn't have 7:53 through 8:2, and there's all these variants. But those two 12-verse segments are the major textual variants in the New Testament. There just isn't anything else. Yes, there's all sorts of other variants, but not large blocks of text as you have in those two places. Now, there's far better manuscript evidence for the longer ending of Mark than there is for the pericope adultery. All right, as Dan Wallace says, the story of the woman caught in adultery is his favorite story that's not really in the Bible. Yeah, is how he puts it. And when you look at it, it appears in every Jesus movie. Even Mel Gibson managed to get into the Passion movie as a flashback, right? Because it just had to be there. It had nothing to do with the actual story, but it had to be there,
right?
And so you trigger the traditional emotions if you dare say anything about this text, or you dare. What happened was someone in what's called the Reformed Pub on Facebook asked a simple question: would you preach John 7:53 through 8:11 if you're preaching through the Gospel of John? That is a question I have answered. I have raised and answered over and over and over again, because I think it's an important question, because it allows me to ask the question, what do you want to preach from the pulpit? That which John wrote, or that which later tradition thinks John wrote? Okay. I want to preach what is theopneustos, what is God breathed. I don't want to preach what scribes hundreds of years later thought was.